Hi everyone, I'm Colleen and this is Nate. We're Navigate with Colleen and Nate, where we share our travel adventures. We are a couple who love to travel, explore new places, and have fun along the way. Join us as we show you the best spots, where to eat, and tips and tricks for your next vacation. Subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified when we upload new videos. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to navigate your world.
In this video, we're going to take you on an amazing venture to Grand Cayman. You'll see how we managed to use a tender boat with a wheelchair, how accessible George Town is, and what we think of this beautiful island. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as we continue our journey aboard Celebrity Apex.
Good morning, navigators.
Good morning.
Today we are actually anchored off of the coast of Grand Cayman. We are going to attempt our very first tender to the island. So this is something that's a little bit more unique with Edge class ships. So stay tuned and let's figure out how this works.
Yeah, so I did ask down at the concierge desk the other day when we were in Belize, and Belize was a hard no. But he said, yeah, you can do Grand Cayman. And there was an accessible tour on the stop that you didn't have to leave your wheelchair. So in theory, hypothetically speaking, this should work. But if it doesn't work, well, I guess we'll just stay on the ship then. So yeah. That's all there is to it.
Stay tuned.
All right, keep it right there.
So we successfully got on and off the tender.
Yeah.
I would say it was a pretty easy process.
Pretty easy process though. I'm just gonna call folks out. Colleen was trying to kind of get off the tender boat and like nobody would let her in. And then she was backing up, you know, and it's just like, people, we're all gonna get off. Can you let us off? That's one thing we've noticed on Celebrity. There's a lot of good people, don't get us wrong, but there are some people that could just care less that Colleen's in a wheelchair. Yeah. Like, honestly could care less.
Yeah, I think the tender and the elevator situation is kind of very one and the same of just, we don't really care, we have a place to go, and...
Well, they don't even, well, some people don't even have like tour stickers, so they didn't have a place to go.
No,
they're just they're just like, we gotta get off to, I don't know, open up some offshore bank accounts. Well, we're gonna go do that right now. Just kidding. We're just gonna walk around, check out the city center and show you what it's all about and try to highlight the accessibility. Pretty good so far.
Yeah, so far so good.
All right, let's get out of here. And this might be obvious to most people, but just in case, first time here. So still, I think Grand Cayman is independent now, but it used to be a British territory.
Yes.
So driving is, well, I don't want to say opposite, but it's opposite from the United States, because it's not opposite if you're from the UK or Japan or Australia on the same side of the road. But just be careful when you're crossing, because it is, the people are really nice here. They yielded to us right away. Just be a little careful there. Wouldn't be a good way to start your cruise vacation, getting run over in Grand Cayman. So again, just be cautious.
We have made our way and we're walking down like city center area. I have to say, like, walking wise, like very accessible, beveled curbs. It's really pretty. We actually just kind of came across this very small little beach area. The water's so crystal blue and nice if you're coming in on a cruise ship because it's not a far walk at all. Trying to go get something there?
I don't think so. I'm not hungry. Are you hungry?
Good.
You want to get some Waffle Monkey?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Last chance for Waffle Monkey.
I'm good.
The hunt for the elusive Christmas ornament begins. So we are in the, I don't know, what is it called, like the Grand Turtle gift shop. And we'll see if Colleen can find a ornament worthy of the Navigate Christmas tree.
Kind of a Christmas ornament.
Yeah, how's the Christmas ornament hunting going?
I don't know, it's a little weak. Granted, it is April, so I don't know. Like, are these Christmas ornaments?
No, I think they're just funny things.
Funny trinkets.
Yeah. Let's just keep looking. There's more souvenir shops.
Yep.
All right. Shop number 2. Looking for the ornament. We hit the jackpot.
I think we have.
There's also these sand dollars too.
I know.
Okay, you want to look at those ones first?
I think I gotta look at them.
You gotta look at them all.
Yeah.
We might be here a while. Send help.
Right, so we found the winner. It did not take like 10 hours. So it's a
It took
beautiful-
9.5.
It's a beautiful sand dollar.
Sand dollar.
Yeah. So it's a beautiful sand dollar, but a hand-painted photo on it. It says Cayman Islands. So I think as long as we can get it maybe wrapped in something, I don't think there'll be an issue getting it home.
What do we know about this church?
Very little, other than there's a gorgeous plaque. It says it's the National Trust of Cayman Islands Historic Building. I'll be quite honest, I kind of fell in love with the front doors. They're stunning. I just want to touch them. They feel like amazing, beautiful wood carved doors, but it's just an adorable little church. So you got to swing by. Y'all, we found the elusive, accessible bathroom in Grand Cayman. So we were over near one of the plaza t-shirt shop souvenir areas and just kind of looking around for accessible restrooms. Found a couple security guards out back by what looks like a loading dock and asked them if there was anywhere that was fully accessible that I could use. And he kindly walked us, I would say maybe like a 2-3 minute walk over to this brand new building, the flagship. And they had like a door, a lock to the door to get into the accessible restroom. Huge, as you can see from the video. And just amazing. Cool, air conditioned, and didn't feel rushed and fully accessible.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, people here in Cayman are super nice.
Yeah, like the cleanliness aspect.
We're just tooling around here on Grand Cayman and just needed to stop to get a little drink. We found this cute little smoothie sandwich shop called Cafe des Sols. It's either in the Bay Shore or Bay Front.
Yeah.
We're not really sure. Which is it, Colleen?
I don't know. I'm thinking Bay Front is what I remember, but it has like upscale shops. They do have an elevator that looks like it takes you to the second floor. But, now that we found the restroom, it's going to dehydrate.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And I got this Diet Coke, not too bad, $1.18. Could be worse. I've had more expensive Diet Coke, especially like in an airport.
That's good.
I think that's good. Second, I thought the guy said $5.18. I was like, holy moly. But then he was like, oh no, it's only $1.18. I'm like, oh, okay, that's great. We're just going to sit and cool off for a minute, and then we're going to keep on exploring, maybe just a little bit longer, and then probably head back to the ship, so. All right, coming to you live from a random parking lot in the Grand Cayman Islands.
I would say when you get off the ship, if you want like a great picture spot, granted it doesn't have like a Grand Cayman like colorful sign, but head right and there's like an empty parking lot. It is chained off a little bit. Don't worry, we were able to squeeze under.
Yeah.
But great pictures of everything that's like just sitting off the coast.
Yeah, so great little town here, just shops and restaurants and stuff. So if you just want to get off the ship, you can do an excursion as well too, but just kind of nice to walk around the port area. But we got a little bit of rain coming in behind us. So we are going to head back to the tender boat, head back to the ship. Colleen hasn't had breakfast or lunch. So are you hungry?
A little bit.
She's getting a little hungry. So we're going to hang back there or get back there so she doesn't turn hangry.
No one wants to see that.
All right, later, navigators.
Later, navigators.
A new place, a new home. For a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay.
So good afternoon, navigators. We have made it back to our room. We had a little lunch in the buffet, and again,
buffet?
I would give it like 2 thumbs up.
My shirt had a little lunch in the buffet.
Nate and his Indian food.
Yeah, a little Indian food splatter, but it happens. It was worth it. It was really good food.
I think like just to recap, Grand Cayman. So very excited, first time tendering ever. I would say it was very successful and easy to do.
Didn't you say it was like your first time on a small boat like that?
It is. Other than the Isles of Shoals up in New Hampshire. So if you're from New England area, I've been on the Isles of Shoals whale watching cruise before.
Yeah, it was a pretty easy on and off. Definitely going to the ship, I think we talked a little bit about this, but people were really aggressive, like wanting to get off the tender boat and on to Cayman Island, but coming back was fine. It was easy.
Yeah.
People actually let Colleen off this time, so that was nice.
I would say though, you don't necessarily get, I think, probably the same level of assistance and support that you would at a normal pier embarkation, debarkation. There really wasn't a lot of celebrity staff there helping, so it was all Nate this time. And you know, with obviously the tides coming in and out, I'd say it was maybe a little challenging at some point.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was like if it's a liability issue or if they're like concerned because the platform's kind of moving. I don't know, but it was fine. It was, but you definitely need to, if you're in a manual wheelchair, you definitely need to have someone there that has, again, we've talked about this before, but having some core strength to be able to move. And the same thing on the island too. It seems like a lot of the island has been retrofitted. It seems like there's places where there used to be steps that were concreted over. Mm-hmm. Some of the ramps were, I would say, what we would say to like American code, and some were not, which was fine because we could still get around.
Exactly. And there was security and police officers everywhere, so it felt very, very safe just walking around.
Police were nice. They were all around as well too. Of course, the port here is right near the parliamentarian building as well too. But overall, I mean, it was a pretty clean port. I never felt unsecure. I mean, there's been like ports where in the port area it feels sketchy.
True. And I would say, like, as far as soliciting from, independent vendors and tour groups, I would say it is probably one of the better islands. It was, they were show
there.
You what they had available,
but if you walk by them,
aggressive.
if you just walked by them, they just ignored you. Like, it wasn't like other places where they're like, oh, hey, and then like walking next to you and like showing you the map of their, tour. And like, the funny thing with Colleen, we're like, well, do you have like an accessible van? And like, oh yeah, we can make it work. We're like,
we'll get you in there.
Sure you will. Sure you will. But I think overall we'd recommend, again, I don't know if any other ship does this besides the Edge series ships, but again, we would recommend it if you're in a wheelchair.
Yeah, absolutely. I think even just next time, we didn't plan anything specific for this this trip. We just wanted to see if we could get off the cruise ship, and we did that. So I think if we were ever to come back on a cruise, we would probably attempt to do either a small tour or even just come and have some lunch. There was definitely quite a few restaurants all around the port area and spend a little bit more time. But I think it was a successful day and a successful trip.
I would say so too. So that's going to do us for today. Tonight we are going to hit one of the other main dining rooms that we have not hit. And you can check out that. We're actually doing a series where we're going to show you all 4 main dining rooms and what they're all about. It's called our new series, something new we're trying. So you have to let us know whether you like it or not. We'd like to experiment a little bit. It's called Navigate the Plate. Same channel. It's not a different channel, but it's just a segment that we're going to be running here. So we hope you'll check that out. Tomorrow is our last day here on board.
It is.
And we've got something maybe in store, but you'll have to, we're just going to leave it at that. Little suspense.
Yep.
Sorry, we're learning the YouTube game now, so we're going to have to leave you hanging because that's...
Stay tuned.
But we appreciate you watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. I know people say that in their videos, but I'll just say it now. Just try it out. We make videos. We work full time and we make these videos so that you know how to best spend your vacation dollars. We're not paid by the cruise lines, travel agents, or anything like that. We just try to really give you our perspective so that you can have a great vacation. Anything else, Colleen, you want to add?
I think that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, navigate your world.
Navigate your world.